It is official, guys. Chime just launched instant loans, and these instant loans let you get up to $500 in funds with a fixed interest rate. Sounds amazing, right? Well, this isn't just the only thing about these instant loans with Chime, and if you need to know more about it and how you can easily qualify with this for these instant loans, you've landed on the right video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to borrow money from Chime instantly. So without any further ado, let's aim this tutorial. So before we proceed any further, I would like to emphasize on the fact that you check that video description for important links mentioned in this video. Instant loan with Chime is just a feature that Chime just launched to make sure that every eligible member on the platform has access to borrow instant cash. Okay, so it is we no longer need to rely on this SpotMe that just gives you $200 as the maximum loan amount. But this one in particular, this instant loan, once qualified, you'll be able to get an instant loan of up to $500 with a fixed interest rate that is typically lower than what you see in many other digital banking apps. But that's not just it. What I really find incredible with this instant loan with Chime is that there is no credit check to qualify. Okay, so unlike most other loans out there that typically require a credit check, Chime does not run a credit check to make you to qualify for this instant loan. What you definitely need is just your checking account to be in good standing, no negative balance, and make sure that you've ordered the Chime debit card, and from there you can start expecting to get eligible for these Chime loans. Now, how actually can you get instant loans with Chime? So to get an instant loan with Chime, you need to make sure first that you have a checking account with Chime, and then secondly, you need to make sure that you've ordered your Chime debit card. Third and most crucial requirement is that you receive direct deposit to this Chime debit account. Okay, so what you have to do is you need to make sure that you set up direct deposit with your Chime checking account, so in a way that you will be able to qualify for these instant loans. Okay, the reason why Chime requires direct deposit is just to make sure that you'll be able to repay your loan, and it is from this direct deposit that they'll be able to determine how much exactly you can qualify for in instant loans. Okay, so make sure that you've set up direct deposit with your Chime account, and then you apply for this instant loan. In fact, there's no application, you just need to make sure that direct deposit is set up and that your Chime checking account in good standing. Then you should be expecting an approval for instant loan with Chime. What about the repayment? How do you actually repay your instant loan that you've borrowed from Chime? Okay, so Chime has an amazing repayment rate. Okay, so first off, you need to know that there is a fixed interest rate of $5 for every $100 that you've borrowed from the platform. So let's say that you borrow $100 from the platform, you will be repaying in 3 monthly installments. Okay, that is one other crucial aspect. So you need to pay back that loan in 3 monthly installments, and say you've borrowed $100 from the platform, you need to repay $35 per month. Okay, so if you calculate that $35 times 3, that's 3 months, it should give you an amount of $105. So the $5 that is on that $100 is just the repayment fee, or is the interest rate. So there's no late fees with Chime instant loans, and it's very convenient as compared to most other instant loans that you find on other platforms that have late fees to be aware of. Okay, so that's just how the repayment with this Chime instant loan is all about. It is nothing complicated. You just need to make sure that you repay your loan on time, and that you make sure that you balance, or that the balance of your Chime checking account can actually cover this loan that you've gotten from Chime. And then that one thing I love with this Chime is that they will never take an amount that is more than 10% of the balance in your Chime checking account. Okay, so if you are to repay a loan, or if you set up automated repayment, Chime will not take more than 10% of your monthly earnings, or of your monthly balance that is available in your Chime account for the loan repayment. Okay, so they also consider that your checking account needs to be in good standing as well. Okay, so that's just one important aspect with this Chime instant loan, and everything you need to know about the repayment. Don't forget, it is done in 3 months and with an interest rate, a fixed interest rate of $5 per $100 borrowed. So does Chime instant loan affect your credit history? Of course, it definitely affects your credit report. Why? Because Chime reports on time payment history to your credit reporting agencies. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind. All right. So anytime that you borrow money from Chime, just take it as an opportunity to grow your credit history. Or if you don't do it the right way, you might take your credit history just onto the bottom. Make sure that you repay your loan on time, just so your credit report can be in good standing for future loans. Okay, so in case you're looking for an alternative to this Chime instant loan, or that you've not been able to qualify for the instant loan, you can always explore Chime SpotMe. Okay, that lets you overdraft up to $200 over your main balance. Okay, so this Chime SpotMe is also a great feature and has been the main lending feature on the platform since it has been since its conception or since its first launch, and you can definitely rely on this one to get a loan or an overdraft from Chime. All right, so that's just what you need to know about Chime instant loans and how to borrow money from Chime. Okay, so if you found this video actually helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell down below to not miss our upcoming content. All right, so I catch you in the next episode.